Welcome back to another video here from Flitzcrits. Today we will be discussing Spider-Man from 2002 versus the Amazing Spider-Man from 2012. We are going to compare the two, and then we are going to rate them. So here we go.
Who's first?
It doesn't matter to me.
2002 movie starring Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, and Willem Dafoe was a huge hit among audiences, including the Spider-Man fan demographic. And yeah, it was freaking amazing.
Well, I mean, Tobey Maguire, he played an absolutely perfect nerd. And
But he played a perfect Peter Parker, but not a perfect Spider-Man.
That's what I was about to say. He didn't play a good Spider-Man.
But Andrew Garfield did a better balance.
Andrew Garfield. I didn't like him as Peter Parker, but I liked him.
Garfield played a better balance between the two. He was a better split personality than Tobey Maguire was.
Yeah.
Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy was a far more stronger female character than Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane ever was.
Mary Jane really didn't kick into the Spider-Man until further on in the trilogy, whereas Emma Stone was
Yeah, but you can't deny the chemistry that Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst. I can't say her name at all.
Kirsten Dunst.
There we go. Like, you can't deny the chemistry that they had, even throughout the first one. The little bit of screen time they had on screen together, they had phenomenal chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
This is true, but overall, actress-wise, Emma Stone was way better.
Yeah, I agree with
I probably am the only one in the world with this opinion, but I liked the Lizard Man as the villain more than I liked the Green Goblin from the first.
I have to agree with you right there too, because the Green Goblin, he's just been overused in my opinion.
Well, I mean, that was the first time they ever really used Green Goblin in a movie anyway. So,
correction, they had a, remember the 90s Spider-Man series?
Well, I mean, we're talking
are you talking about the old live-action series that ran for the season, or are you talking about animated series?
They used Green Goblin in the show, and they also used it in a Green Goblin versus Spider-Man movie.
They did a great job with it in the show. They did an alright job with it in the 2002 movie. But
I didn't like him in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. He was way too...
I loved how they used Green Goblin in the 2002 movie, though. How it wasn't really as much of a physical kind of matchup, but he was also playing psychological games with him.
Well,
yeah, like him Dafoe, he had perfect on and off, like switching between personalities.
Up until The Amazing Spider-Man 2, we lived in a world where James Franco was at one point the Green Goblin. Yes, people, James Franco, and it was terrible. It was
Hobgoblin, really.
What?
The Hobgoblin, not the Green Goblin.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin.
But I mean, heck, it's still better than Eric Foreman as Venom.
This is true.
That kid should just stick with that 70s show.
The taxi in Spider-Man 3 had more screen time than Venom.
Right.
Anyways, back to Spider-Man versus The Amazing Spider-Man, the first movie of...
Alright, so all around, like, Spider-Man from 2002 was just a better movie.
I did.
Well, hang on.
Based off the comic, I liked it better.
I think I like... The reason why I also liked the 2002 movie a little bit better was because it got really violent and stuff. Like, I remember I saw this when I was about 5 years old with my dad, and I just remember that one scene where Green Goblin was just handing it to him in that warehouse. And I was just like, oh, you know? Like...
Two other things. Alright, so overall... Alright, never mind, not overall yet. The 2002 Spider-Man did a 10 times better job with the origin.
Yes,
the Amazing Spider-Man did. The Amazing Spider-Man just kind of jumped into it, and
Yeah,
2002 one actually showed like him becoming Spider-Man way better than the Amazing Spider-Man did, and
Spider-Man from 2002, like, I like how they off with them being in, like, the Spider Museum, and the spider just comes down and bites his hand. And whenever he goes and he lays down and he's asleep, you see the swollenness from the bite. They
He
did
looked
that.
like he was about to die.
Yeah, like, Toby did a good job right there whenever they were getting all that done.
And the 2002 Spider-Man, I liked the suit way better than the Amazing Spider-Man suit. But then
Yeah,
they fixed
Amazing
it because the
Spider-Man
Amazing
suit,
Spider-Man.
it didn't feel complete.
That depends. They did change up the suit to look more like the comic in the second Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. I really liked the suit in the second Spider-Man, but as far as first movies go, opening with the background story and him making the suit and whatnot, I liked Spider-Man. Like, the first Spider-Man, the 2002 one, showed, like, the evolution of it. He was costume. He even did the whole wrestling scene.
Yeah, with
the Macho Man.
The Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Amazing Spider-Man, it jumped into stuff frequently, but I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed
I love all the Bruce Campbell cameos in the Tobey Maguire movies.
I can say one thing that I liked about the Amazing Spider-Man more than I liked Spider-Man was the way they used Stan Lee. Because you saw Stan Lee for like 2 seconds in Spider-Man. He saved the little kid and get him out of the way.
Amazing
My-
Spider-Man
that was
had
my
that huge
favorite,
Spider-Man.
He's in the library, and all you hear was and they're fighting in the background. And it's just,
It was all happening behind his back, and like he was even about to get hit with the table, and he like didn't know anything that was going on.
Exactly, this is great.
I believe that is all I have note-wise for the two.
Let's see here.
I would give 2002 Spider-Man 5 out of 5 flickses. Definitely.
I'm gonna have to agree with you right there also. And I feel like Spider-Man with the 2002 one, they showed him getting his powers a lot better. Because in the Amazing Spider-Man, they used it as like a comedy joke thing whenever he was on the train. It was funny, but it wasn't like.
But it wasn't like that first moment where he started climbing the wall in the 2002 Spider-Man.
Yeah, he looks down and looks back and goes, "Woo!"
Starts jumping. Oh, the first time he tries to sling his web. Go web!
Fly. Up and away with it. Like, it's just great.
Sam!
Alright, so Devin, you give 2002 Spider-Man a 5 out of 5.
Yes.
You give the Amazing Spider-Man a...
I would say maybe around a 4 out of 5.
Alright, Steven, you give
I gave
2002...
Spider-Man 2002 5 flickses, and I gave the Amazing Spider-Man 4.
I give the 2002 one 4 and the Amazing Spider-Man 4, but I did enjoy the Amazing Spider-Man more than I did the original Spider-Man. So that is all we have for now.
Be on the lookout for our next video. We are going to be discussing the Daredevil Season 2 trailer.
Part 1.
And,
We only got the first part of it.
yes. And, we need to do a bad movie review, you guys. So, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Give us some suggestions, because we know you want to watch us tear something apart.
Fan 4 stick.
Yeah, Fan 4 stick.
Fan 4 suck.
Not throwing out any hints, but Fan 4 stick.
But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.